Today, I'm unveiling yet another concrete proposal to bring about that vision. Today, I'm announcing the Canada First National Energy Corridor, a pre-approved corridor that will allow our incredible businesses to build pipelines, transmission lines, rail lines, and countless other kinds of infrastructure that we need to break our dependence on the Americans, ship our resources to ourselves and overseas markets, bring home powerful paychecks for our country, and stand up for ourselves in a position of strength. Here's how it would work. First, we would use the model of the shovel-ready zone. That is to say, the permits would be pre-authorized. After consultations and environmental research, we would find the path that is safe for our citizens and for nature. Second, we would consult with First Nations, as is our duty under the Constitution of Canada. Third, we would lock down the permits and we would publish specifications and standards that companies have to meet so that they would do the projects in a responsible way that keeps everyone safe. Then the permits would be pre-published online and legally binding. In other words, the government would not have the legal right to reverse course and change its mind. This would remove the uncertainty. I understand why businesses after the lost Liberal decade would not want to take the risk of starting an application process that could cost them billions of dollars if they thought that maybe a future government would reverse course. That's why pre-approval is so important. Pre-approving the project would mean that the companies could invest with certainty, knowing what they have to do and what they can build. This certainty will allow the private sector to do the building. It will allow our businesses to invest, hire, and grow. It would also allow us to become independent from the Americans, going around them directly to ourselves and to others. We can build Canadian pipelines with Canadian steel to deliver Canadian energy to a Canadian refinery